All right, let's get right into it here. Market is down about 0.2% on the S&P. Looks like every other indices and sectors are down as well today. Obviously, with the extreme overbought sentiment reading we talked about on the last night's analysis, we sort of, anticipated this kind of pullback here. As you can see, as I zoom in here, as you can see, pretty much on the first hour, we made a little bit of move here through the shooting star candle, first, second, third, fourth. Well, actually, first hour, second hour, third hour, fourth hour, fifth hour, sixth hour. So we deteriorated starting on the second hour with the shooting star candle and followed through to the downside. Again, extremely overbought sentiment. That's what we're expecting. And I given you a couple scenarios yesterday that we may see something like this. To retest that micro-term moving average, you can see that last time when we hit extreme overbought here and here, you can see it came down to retest a micro-term before made that another leg higher. Here, what happened was it consolidated sideways. It sort of waited, it sort of waited until it met with the micro-term, right? So you can see the oscillator crossed down. We had a little bit of bearish divergence, which we talked about, higher high, lower high, as you can see on that oscillator. And so what happened was buyers were really absorbing that selling pressure or that bearish divergence signal by sort of moving sideways. And then you see, if you follow that micro-term, you see how it sort of move, it came down, it gapped up, faded, it sideways, got up again, faded, finally met with the micro-term and then hit it several times. And then you can see we made an upside move, gapped up, continuation, 2-hour continuation, 4-hour fade, and looks like the price is looking for the micro-term moving average coming up right here. Currently traveling at 527.38. As you can see right there. That's my micro-term.
Perfect.
That's where it's currently traveling at 527.38. And that's the level that micro-term has been huge supporter of the buyers ever since it was reclaimed on that gap up in early May. We do want to continue to give benefit of the doubt to the buyers in the micro-term as long as we stay above the micro-term here. And if we do see a continuation to the downside, I definitely want to make sure to check that micro-term again, traveling at 527.30, and see if it can hold. If it doesn't hold, let's say we push right through it to the downside, or we see a down gap, and then the sellers rush in.
What?
525-ish, 525, 523, the entire gap area right here, right? So you can see that 525, 523 entire gap area should provide that support as well. So
perfect.
If the micro-term doesn't hold, my 525, 523 is gonna be the next level of support, and that's the level you wanna be interested in watching tomorrow morning and throughout the day tomorrow. The oscillator finally did cross down. As you can see here, there's a cross down, cross down, cross down. So we see that oscillator crossing down. Basically what it's telling us is that bulls are tired, right? Bulls cannot push and run this up every single day, right? Especially when that oscillator is elevated at the top of his band. It has not fully reset. When it's fully reset, bulls can run for several days.
Perfect.
But when the levitation occurs on that oscillator, that it doesn't reset all the way to the bottom of his band, but it's sort of like oscillate at the top of his band, oscillate back and forth at the top, then you're gonna see like a day or two upside and the bulls need to rest. Day or two upside and bulls need to rest or consolidate. That's probably what we're gonna witness going into tomorrow.